Yeah, it's
Okay, guys, you're on.
Woo! Yeah!
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Get medicated.
Medicated.
Welcome, everyone.
Get medicated.
Yeah.
Genesee County Compassion Club show.
Medicated.
I don't know if you guys have had us on at the club right now, but if you have, probably waiting for us. Thanks for waiting, guys.
Sorry, we were in high traffic zone.
Yes. This is Genesee County Compassion Club show. That almost came out wrong. We are here at flinttalkradio.com at their studios. You can go to flinttalkradio.com. You can go to Ustream. I'm sorry.
Yep.
Wow, I'm stuck in the
Ustream.tv.
past. You can go to ustream.tv or flinttalkradio.com. You can click. When you go to Ustream, you can type in Flint Talk Radio. You can pull us up that way. I'm telling you guys this now if you're listening at the club or if you're going to watch us on YouTube or whatever, you want to know how to watch us in the future live, you can go right to ustream.tv at 3 o'clock on Wednesdays, maybe 3:05, depending. This is the Genesee County Compassion Club show.
Right.
And you can see Jeremy's not here today, so you have me trying to be, the one getting everyone here, and I'm not the best at doing that. So, you just say 3 to 3:05.
3:15.
3:15.
We have a floating schedule. It's pretty dope.
So we're anxiously awaiting the birth of baby Rupinski.
Yes,
so
the professional wakeboarder slash snowboarder slash rock
possibly
climber
better
slash
than
skydiver slash rock and roll star slash
Yes.
philanthropist slash doctor slash I don't know what else could we want him to be.
Maybe
Dr. Green.
slash. Maybe
Wait,
he'll
yeah.
play guitar.
Yeah. Well, I think with so many cool people around, you know what I'm saying, and so many people that actually, when you have, that's the cool thing about not having your own kid, I guess, for me at least, is when everyone else has kids, you get to like, sweet, this kid's going to be awesome at this, because I'm going to make sure he has, like, equipment for it, like maybe give him a wakeboard, give him a snowboard, you know what, because he can, and then you help him out, and all of a sudden he becomes kick ass at it.
Right?
That's the best thing
It'll
about
be
having
like
your own
Uncle Chad,
kids. Yeah, like Uncle Chad.
Right.
I had a buddy of mine who always told me.
Uncle Money.
Chunky ad.
I always had a buddy of mine who told me like he never wanted his own kids, and then he always looked for a woman who had at least one kid of her own, because he always figured it's better to be the asshole stepdad than the asshole dad.
I guess he has a point.
Yeah. Depends on how you're looking at it, I guess.
Depends on-
Well, this guy's funny and laid back. Like, it's
I
more
got
like
you.
a joking dude. So
I got you.
when he told me that, I kind of looked at it like, yeah, it's kind of funny.
So hopefully we'll hear any day now on,
Yes.
on the little baby. Hopefully the little lad.
Yes, that'd be
Call him
awesome.
little baby Squishy.
Little baby squishy.
So
He's got to have a cool
excited
name.
to see, yeah.
Like-
We are missing Jeremy around here.
Yeah, we are missing Jeremy and Ramona. She's been kind of MIA at the club lately.
Yeah. Ramona, we miss you.
Yeah, we miss you and we hope you're feeling much
Yeah.
better and you're relaxed and ready.
We all miss you back at the club. I know DJ was just in this week. That was something that was going on at the club.
Yep.
He was in Saturday and taught his class. He was in Tuesday for vending his genetics, where he comes in. If you guys are watching and not paying attention to what's going on at the club, DJ Short, he comes in and he likes to vend his genetics, not his product, because he doesn't grow his stuff to bring in.
No meds.
No meds at all. So I know a lot of people get confused with that. But he has his own seeds. You can come in and talk to him. You actually, instead of going online and doing your research that way, you can do all the research you want, but then come in and actually shake the hand of the man. And you can talk and ask him any questions you want.
Right.
You can
He's very friendly too. Yeah.
He teaches a great class, and that's the best part about this kind of this lifestyle, is that you find a lot of these people like him that have been around for a while, and they all have a little different adaptive way of doing the things they do, but they all work. And that's the thing, is this the main core circles are being filled. You know what I'm saying? That's what really matters. And then how they tweak it in between there is what makes them stand apart from everyone else. It's not that they're magic. It's just that they have their own little techniques that they do that always have separated them from the core. And that's cool, because you get a lot more people, not just even the old-timer stuff, but you're getting a lot of new people coming out with that kind of style, too, and techniques, where people are getting really great scores on their THC readouts,
Yeah,
their
CBDs.
Yeah.
CBDs have been through the roof lately, which is blowing my mind. So some really good meds floating around the club lately.
Oh, and then you get the concentrates with the CBD in it,
Yeah.
and it's, wow.
Yep, it's nuts.
Like 20-some% plus. That's amazing. What is that?
Dude. Yes, they're the new invention at Mediwonka.
Oh, sorry, guys. If you guys are listening,
Chocolate-covered
and not
potato chips.
watching, Tope Step here has chocolate-covered potato chips, which I'm assuming are medicated.
Oh, yes.
Which, speaking of medicated edibles, which we'll talk about later on. These are really, really looked upon happily by your physicians and such that are cool with medical marijuana.
I was actually
Especially
surprised.
those that
Yeah, how
don't
much.
necessarily want to just smoke their meds. They
much
should
you
have a
think?
choice. You don't necessarily have to vaporize or smoke a joint. You should be able to eat your medibles
Yes.
if you
Oh,
want
yeah.
to. So
And like
All the time. It helps.
like-
big
because-
issue right now in Michigan that I think we talked about 2 Wednesdays ago.
yep, all the laws.
I'll try
Sea
them.
salt and dark chocolate.
Or all the
Never had a
judgments.
potato
amazing.
with chocolate.
But I know also DJ will be coming back in this Thursday. One more time before he takes off. He's doing his little tour around Michigan. He goes all over the place. I know he goes to Ulm of Ann Arbor. If you guys haven't been there, Ulm is a pretty cool place. Really, really nice inside. Really swagadelic. It's more smaller, more personal.
Where at in Ann Arbor is that?
You know what? I've been taken there, but I've never driven there.
Well, we'll
That
have
happens
to
to me
check
a
it
lot.
out maybe.
Yes.
Yeah, I don't remember where it's at.
Sorry, you guys. If anyone's watching and like, oh man,
What's it
really,
called?
really, Ulm is pretty dope.
Oh,
Oh yeah, Ulm of Ann Arbor. I mean, a lot of places around here that are still around are pretty dope because the reason they're still around is because they've done something right.
of course.
And everyone, that's what the best part, like I said, everyone's got their own little take on stuff, so you get all these cool little places that spring up, like Ulm. And if you hop online, a lot of the forums right now, DJ Short, he actually posts sometimes, or there's posting for you. If you just Google it, you'll find forums where people are talking about where he's going to. I'm sorry, I don't have a list of all the places he's going to. I don't like getting people's business like that. But I know he is going to a lot of the places around Michigan as usual. So if you hop online, you can find that information on there, and you can find out where he's coming to. If you missed him in our place, or if you aren't able to make it up here on Thursday, you still might have a chance to see him. So do
Awesome.
that. Yeah, I'm a big supporter of DJ Short. He's a cool
And
dude.
I believe he's sticking around Michigan for a while.
He likes it
So
here.
He's a real cool
enjoys our
dude.
company. So
Yeah.
hopefully, if you can't catch him this summer, he'll be around this fall
Right.
and throughout the year. We would love to have him throughout the year at the club. Absolutely. So,
Celebrities do well there. We need some more celebrities.
Yeah.
If you're out there watching,
Yeah, if
you
you're a big,
consider yourself
Oh,
a
yeah.
celebrity or you really are a
Snoop
celebrity.
Lion, come on down.
If you're a
Snoop Lion.
breeder,
We'd love to have you on the show, Snoop Lion.
yeah.
That would
Anyone
be
like that.
awesome.
Like if you guys are
Anybody
in
at all.
marijuana,
Any sort of activist, anyone
Yeah.
from Michigan Normal that hasn't made their way down to the club, even.
Yeah.
You
It
know
doesn't
of
have to be like a
anyone?
famous
I
actor.
mean, like
Right.
John Sinclair, he loves coming to our place.
He does. He's a big supporter of the club.
Yeah, I mean, he's even came and done our 420 party when he has his own 420 event going on in Detroit that he has every year going on. He one year he came up early in the day, hangs out, does the 420 event, and then we have to drive him back to Ann Arbor. He was so like, it wasn't really him, it was more everyone else we talked to. They were like, yeah, you have to make sure he's back here in time. And we're like, okay, that's fine. Well,
Well-
the best part about him is that he's so really laid back and
Yeah,
relaxed. He's such a cool dude
I'm gonna hang
that,
out.
well, he hung out for so long and was so chatty and, and got up and did his poetry and his music and everything, his little bit of musical poetry. Did that, wandered around, did the competition judging, and then you go back and you're like, all right, has John Sinclair been taken to Detroit yet? I don't know. Jordan's right there.
Yeah, that one
Like,
guy
Jordan's right
that was
there.
supposed to take him.
Well,
where
no,
did he
Jordan
run
was-
off to?
Yeah, well, Jordan was standing right there when I asked that. And also I look over and I'm like, oh, he hasn't gone yet. And I walked to the back of the club, and
There he is. Asleep.
he's like hunched over sleeping, just taking a little powwow cat nap.
He
Wake
gotta
him
get
up
it
real
in when
gently,
he
like,
can.
hey, you gotta be in Detroit, right?
Naps are crucial.
Yeah. Looks like, that's cool.
That's cool. Man.
Take off, got
cool.
down there. I know Jordan got down there fine and everything was all cool. But like it was just the coolest thing, like that's what I like about, like I said, getting in this business. Like
Yeah,
everyone
he-
is so freaking cool.
He definitely had rave reviews of the club the last few times he was in in the Triple M report as well.
Yep.
Certainly raves highly of the club versus even Amsterdam, which is awesome.
You know what I just realized?
What?
If someone's watching this show right now and you are, or maybe not at all, a supporter of medical marijuana, and you're watching this trying to wonder how crazy we all are and such, I just want to ask you a question. You hear us talking about all this fun stuff and everything else, and you're probably like, oh, pies. Ask you a challenge, though. Look at yourself right now. Everyone that's watching, just look at yourself and ask yourself one question. Are you happy going to work and doing the things that you do every day as a career? Are you happy around the people that you're with? because I sure as hell am. And I know
I
everyone
sure
I
as
talk
hell
to, they're pretty damn
Oh, yeah.
happy. So, if anything comes out of this to you guys is a positive thing, just look at it this way. Like, it is one of the most happiest, peaceful, friendliest groups of people in the whole,
World.
I don't want to call it an economy, but like everyone involved with the movement, let's put it that way. Everyone
Yeah,
involved from state to state, everyone involved in medical, non-medical states, that's part of the medical marijuana movement, period. For it for medical, for it for recreational, whatever. They're all some pretty cool people. Now, only the people that higher up really that I hear about, really worried about like the money part of it and such. Like, it only comes from people that really have the ones that can gain a lot, monetarily, or lose a lot monetarily. Did I ever hear anything about that even come about? Besides that, everyone's pretty happy and chill, and like, everyone's go-getters. There's still a lot of athletes. I mean, there's a big variety. Like, everyone around you, that you can imagine probably appreciates or uses medical marijuana or marijuana just recreationally even, and they're pretty happy people. So I just ask you guys that, like, you guys talking about this, probably can't think we're like having real serious jobs and stuff, but like, are you happy at your job? Because I am, and I'm happy with what I do for a living.
Most people, it comes down to one of two things, really. They either smoke their marijuana or they go to the bar. After work every night, on the weekends, that's what they do. They go with their family and friends. So it's really like everyone has that one thing, and you have to also think, what's the worst of the two? What does cannabis do? What does alcohol do? And try to not look down on people for using cannabis the way that they do. And it's definitely changed a lot. I think it's opened eyes to a lot of people who also, it kind of makes them look at themselves like, well, I'm not much better, really. I do, I do go to the bar quite frequently, and you're just simply hanging out and smoking your meds. So that's wonderful. But I would also like to see more of that in Michigan, especially with this under the influence business that's going on with the cannabis and things like that. So I don't know. What do you guys think about that? Do you have any friends personally that are not cannabis users, and what are their views on cannabis? Because I know some friends of mine are simply drinkers, and they will have no part in the movement at all.
Of course.
So
but they're just getting recreation out of their alcohol. That's the problem. They're not getting any help.
That's true.
People that are using marijuana even for recreation, they're getting other help that they're not even trying to get. You get medicinal from that regardless.
I have friends that are like DJs. I have friends that are professionals, like in other countries, and they don't smoke because, like, a few of my friends, they don't smoke as DJs because it drags them down at night and they have to be up to 5 a.m. in a bar. But I'm telling you guys, they don't smoke. But at the same time, these are the same people who are completely for weed, and when they have a vacation or a break, they smoke their fucking brains out. Like certain people, they can't even smoke in their countries because it's not even allowed. You know what I'm saying? So when you come back to America, hell yeah. And there's a lot of people out there. I don't know. I don't really know anyone who's completely against pot, honestly. And if you are, you're probably a damn liar. Like,
we're just uneducated.
Yeah, I mean, even if you don't like it recreational, you can still approve it as medicinal and be happy in that part of it. Now, I understand there's always this or that, like this little group of people who always overflaunt stuff. But really, if you look at it, it's just a small amount. Like, people always say like hash bash is such a celebration of marijuana. Okay, hash bash is a big celebration. It is, yes, but really on the spec of celebrations, it's such a small celebration. Not trying to diss it at all, but like if you were like sit there and take like Coachella or Burning Man or like Zoo York or any of these places, like these big huge music festivals, and those are huge, like Bonnaroo, like those are huge events that celebrate music and drugs, and that's how it's been the whole life of it. And to be honest with you, like now they have these concerts and these events that are like, ooh, a marijuana festival. Like, you know why they don't work? Because you already went to festivals to smoke pot.
Right.
And that was amongst the beginning of it. You know what I'm saying? Like, it was a festival. Like, they already had places like that. So having a marijuana festival, people are like,
we do.
So we're going to all go somewhere and just smoke pot. I can do that at home now because I have a card.
Smoke pot when we watch other people smoke pot.
Right. Yeah. So you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know.
It's not really necessary at this point. I don't think.
Right.
I just don't think like when people look at like the pop thing, like Hash Bash, and make a big deal of it. Like they completely overlook all the such bigger events. You know what I'm saying? Like they forgot, like they Hollywood or glamorize Woodstock so much, but you forgot what Woodstock was really about. It was about taking tons of copious amounts of acid and having lots of unprotected sex with other hippies. I mean, I'm not saying that's bad or good. I'm just saying like that was the whole realm of it. And now they make movies about it and they promote it like, oh, you got all these younger people like, I so would love to go to Woodstock. It sounds so awesome.
I don't really see how explicitly or in your face movements or
it hasn't been that bad, I think,
or
ever.
things like that are really going to do anything.
Well, like with us, I don't really think it's been bad at all. But like you always have like a few of the politicians like, there's always those these people that have these parties or this or that, like make it seem like it's such a big deal. Right in front of you guys' face, there's always been tons, and they already know that. I mean, that's the the funny part about it. All right, sorry guys, to get off topic so much there. Woo.
That's all right.
It's called
What topic? We have a topic?
Yeah, I like that.
Topic yet.
Yeah, we have a feng shui. Let me eat your last
Let's
chip.
see what's going on in the club.
Club
Club news.
DJ Short will be back this Thursday.
Yes. DJ Short.
Podcast. Podcast every Wednesday.
If you didn't know,
You had something new coming up, didn't you say?
I have some. Oh, we have new.
Shortly, there's going to be a.
Yes, pretty soon we will have member referral points at the club. Yeah, we're going to do a little member referral card system if you bring
like a frequent referral card?
Yeah.
What?
So I'm
That's
not
freaking awesome.
quite sure what our grand prize will be quite yet, but if you bring in 10 new members, you'll be getting some cool swag, possibly a year-long membership to the club for free for being so generous and bringing us new members. So we'll see.
Yeah.
What are you guys doing over there?
Checking out. We're just checking out like medicated stuff. Trying to keep people up to date on medication stuff. Now, if you guys are in the club listening right now, or watch on TV, or watching on your computer ad,
Or the TV.
you guys know, like, big promoter of vaping oil pens. I know we have some dab works in the club now. We have a bunch of new dab work stuff in.
yeah, it's selling like hotcakes.
Yeah,
too.
it
Like
really is. We
hotcakes.
really can't even really
Everybody's
keep it on
happy
the
with
shelves.
them. Yeah, everybody's bought one.
It's awesome.
Yeah, like patients are loving it. Like patients with lung issues, patients with any kind of smoking history. Like say patients had a cancer from smoking cigarettes. You think they really want to smoke joints?
Yeah, they would like to vape or eat their edible, man.
And plus, it's so much cleaner. You can sit there and pack these things up. You can sit there and put it next to you on your couch or your chair, your lazy boy, where you're watching TV, sitting back. All of a sudden, your foot starts hurting a little bit. You got some ailments that are flaring up from Vietnam. Getting that little kicking in. All of a sudden, you just grab your little pen and you're like,
Bam. Painkiller.
wonderful there.
Can I have some?
Yes.
Thanks.
I know a bunch of my patients, they love candies. I know a lot of your patients love candies too. Candies are just, it's a great way to administer medicine. You can take BHO, you can take Keef. I know Boss Man likes to have his Keef cotton candy. That's very nice. A lot of people tend to like that. It melts right in your mouth, so it assimilates right through your blood vessels a lot easier that way. Soaks right into underneath your tongue and everything. The same thing with the hard candies. I know Toby, you like the power pellets, right?
Yeah, our candies are round little pellets.
Pac-Man.
Pac-Man's power pellets.
And what that does is, as you suck on them, it helps it absorb through your skin. I like to chew mine sometimes, but that's wrong. I'm just letting you know that.
You're not supposed to chew them.
Yeah, I know. I'm American. I like to have my flavor, and I like to have a lot of it. So I'm like, don't give me no. And then like 5 later, I'm like, oh my lord. Like my pain is gone, but I think I need to chill for about 4 hours and take a nap.
It's quite a long time.
It happens.
Yeah, you can put yourself to sleep with some candy. You can overdo it. Yeah. Got to know your limit. Start off slow.
Yes,
You don't know
your
what you're
limit
doing.
always with the candies. It's very different per person. That's for sure. For sure. 1 candy versus 5. Who knows?
And they know what those would be good for. The Adopt the Highway.
Adopt a Highway, yeah.
That'd be good for Adopt a Highway.
Keeps trucking.
Yeah. Do we have our next date yet for Adopt a Highway?
I believe it's going to be September 22nd, which is
Ooh.
a Sunday this year.
September 22nd.
I mean, this time around, yeah. We need to do it on a Sunday. That way all of our vendors and all of our staff that would love to help out like they normally do will be able to have a free day to come down.
Hey,
Yeah,
I agree,
September
sister.
22nd. So probably same time, 9 o'clock, but we've got another month to promote that still.
Oh, yeah. But if you guys are watching this late, on YouTube or on Facebook, September 22nd, it's going to be a Sunday.
Yep.
We're going to do our 2 roads again. We'll talk about this plenty more, but we need you guys to think ahead right now and plan it, because we need extra help this time.
Yes, definitely. The more
Yes.
the merrier.
Dort Highway is a little dirty. That's why I call it Dirty Dort.
Just put it on your calendar.
Dirty
If you
Dort.
don't, put it on your G3C calendar. If you don't have a G3C calendar, just write G3C at the top of your calendar.
Or
Exactly.
go to
Then you have
Problem solved.
Genesee3c.com webpage and go to calendars, and you can go click, and you can take a little photo of it mentally, and you can also sit there and save it on your desktop.
Electronic calendar?
Oh yeah.
That's awesome.
So we've got some interesting political news.
What's going on in the city?
No, you're fine.
Go
Okay.
with it.
So everyone knows I'm like all about this medical marijuana review panel. I've been all over it since they first convened in December of last year.
But there isn't one right now, right?
There was not one.
Oh.
It dissolved. Then they put together a new panel. We have a list of the new board members, and they are having their very first meeting, which will be Tuesday, August 6th, 1 to 4 in Lansing at the Michigan Library and Historical Center.
Make a note of it.
Make a note of it, absolutely. It's basically starting from scratch. They have no choice but to start from scratch.
Right.
They can't take a look at any of the petitions until those certain petitions that they denied reapply. For example, the Parkinson's and the PTSD, which I'm sure they have already done. Lots of activists are all over it right now. So I believe they're going to start off with the PTSD and the Parkinson's. They may take a few weeks to get to that point, I'm guessing.
Right.
When Jeremy and I went down to Lansing initially for the very first meeting, they really had no clue where to go, how to start the whole process at all. So I'm guessing the same rules apply. So yeah, the more the merrier. Anyone that is suffering from Parkinson's or any condition, PTSD,
Now, what if
absolutely come down with us, see what they have to say. It is up to us to know who is on the panel, because these people are going to eventually be making these decisions for the patients of our state, whether or not their conditions are going to be accepted or not. So it's very important that we get as many people down there to these meetings and the hearings that they have and so forth. So August 6th, 1 to 4.
Yeah.
Stay
August
tuned.
6th.
I'll have
Special day.
info posted throughout the club on that.
Is there anyone cool on the panel?
There's a few people that were on the panel before. Most of them are physicians that are also on the pain and symptom management panel that we were talking about earlier. There's David Groban. He's
The Groper?
he's a physician, but he's also a very strong medical marijuana activist. So it's nice to have him on there.
Yes, I remember him.
Yep.
He's a cool dude.
Yep, he is really awesome. He definitely did not let the issues slide when they were debating these certain conditions last panel session. So it should be interesting to see. Hopefully he's gung-ho like he was before and supporting our issues and our patients. So that's +1 for Michigan, at least.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Let's see, what else do we have going on here? I'm very grateful to say that I had the chance to write an article for Triple M Report magazine on industrial hemp. So I'm very excited. Hopefully that'll make it to the magazine.
We're excited for you,
I'm
Chelsea.
very excited.
It's going to make it to the magazine.
I've never had anything published ever,
You will make
so it's really, I'm thrilled.
It's a big deal.
It is a big deal.
You like-
Just dabs a little bit into industrial hemp in the United States and what Michigan needs to do. to promote hemp in Michigan. So stay tuned for that, guys.
That's awesome.
Yeah. Let's see, what else we got? What do you guys have? Anything for the day? I've got a lot of political stuff here.
August 6th is my birthday.
August 6th is your birthday.
Yeah, that thing when you're happening and you're on the thing, and then when it's happening, that's my birthday.
Mm-hmm.
I don't
go down and tie a balloon to you or something?
It's my birthday. Hi.
You can't tell me no, it's my birthday. New Hampshire is the 19th state to pass medical marijuana.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm sorry, the 20th state to legalize marijuana for medical use. So, go New Hampshire. That is awesome.
New Hampshire.
It says, what was it?
We're almost halfway there.
We're almost halfway there. It now joins the swelling ranks of states.
Can't fight the feeling.
And that was the State House voted 284 to 66 in favor. So that's remarkable.
Yes,
the
it
Senate
is.
was 18 to 6.
New Hampshire's pretty dope.
This bill allows
now.
patients diagnosed with cancer, Crohn's disease, and approximately 20 initially approved conditions to possess up to 2 ounces of marijuana obtained from one of 4 dispensaries authorized by the state. So that should be interesting to see how they do that on a state level in New Hampshire when we can't have dispensaries like that in
Arizona
lots
has
of
it.
other states.
Arizona has it.
Yeah, Arizona, California.
Yeah, they're just like
But the thing
ABC
is, though,
stores for liquor. They're like the same thing, but
The thing is, there is growers that sell to these places out.
right where they're getting their supply. That's the
Right.
thing.
The feds define alleviating suffering as a criminal activity still, so it should be interesting.
But they're allowed to
Right. And
subcontract certain growers
Right.
legally.
Yeah, let's talk about that. We can talk about that for a minute. I have a nice little bulletin on our political bulletin board about the federal medical marijuana patients that we currently have. And there are 4 federal medical marijuana patients. All of the medical marijuana for the federal medical marijuana patients are grown at the University of Mississippi.
Mm-hmm.
One gentleman, I don't think I have his name with me in my file here, but
I thought there was only one left.
there's 4
I thought
left.
there was one guy left.
There's a couple. There's 2. I think it's 2 guys and 2 ladies, I believe. But this one gentleman has been a patient since 1982, and in 2010 he recently smoked his 120,000th joint from the federal government, and I think that's awesome that he like promoted that. Like, you can't tell me no. So that's just amazing if you think about it.
Yeah, it was like a dozen to begin with, right? I think it was only 12.
12
I think so. In the
No, I mean not doobies, but people
Oh, yeah. It was
in the program or whatever.
Yeah, and they cut
pretty
off
groovy.
any more applications in 1992 or 1993, I think, under the Bush administration.
Bush.
The Bush.
We got the Bush.
Yeah, so that guy.
Yes.
What a bush.
Oh. Now,
Yes.
I know we got some new pipes in, right, at the club?
Yeah, we have a lot of really nice ones. Toby bought a really nice one the other day.
You
The
got
big
it?
Squid Master.
Ah.
Squiddly.
Congratulations.
It's
New
really,
piece.
really smooth,
Getting a new
too.
piece.
I was going to buy a
getting new
pen, but then
family
I
member.
realized I got to up my lung capacity for the Royal Dab Crew, because people are going to be challenging us, you know.
Yeah, Royal Dab Crew will be guest appearing at the G3C late night this coming Friday, everyone. Friday,
down.
6 to 10. We are definitely having a dab
Well,
dab off.
Bring your
Are we not?
piece.
Well, no, we have to remember, guys. I know a lot of people are confused by this. I just want to clarify something for you guys. Friday is now. It's not like a 10 to 6 and 6 to 10 thing. It's a 10 to 10 thing.
Yes, we're open from 10 a.m. to 10 p.m.
Yes, we're open.
You don't
10
have to
10.
leave so we can mop
10,
or
2,
anything.
10.
You
Like,
can just come hang out
Yeah,
and
we had
stay.
people leaving last Friday, and they're like, "Well, isn't it your turn?" I'm like, "No. We're
can hang out.
open.
Yes.
10 to 10. 10 to 10.
Yeah, people are going to be playing some euchre. They're just
Yeah.
having fun.
If
Don't
anyone
mind
wants to
them.
bring in
Do
some
your
cards or
It's late
chess
night.
or whatever, you want to bring in a gaming system, we will have a TV on Friday, I believe.
Yeah.
Pogo
To,
ball.
yeah.
People are hanging out, you know what I'm saying? Like sitting there and be able to socialize somewhere without having to go
To the
be around
bar
a
or
bunch
something.
of drunkards.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the point.
Ixnay on that.
It's a late night place for us. People like us that don't want to go to the bar and hang out with people that are drunk.
Or sit at our
not
house.
Not that we mind drunk
by
people
ourselves.
are drinking necessarily, but that's just not our atmosphere. We're not used to that situation, so
Right.
we're more comfortable hanging out with
Down
each
to
other
the
and
club.
meditating and playing cards and board games and
whatever.
pogo ball. Like I said,
hanging out.
pogo ball. I mean, bring it back, right?
Pogo ball.
Pogo ball.
Could do that. What's this here?
Pogo ball races. I see that in the future.
I've got so many little things here.
What you
guys.
got? You got some? Now, if you guys know, you can keep up with us on Facebook, right? At Facebook, Genesee Compassions on Facebook. If you go there, you can be friends with us. I don't know, Chelsea's on there all the time, throwing some tidbits up there for you.
Yeah.
I know Jeremy's always on there throwing some stuff up there. I know Topestep gets on there once in a while. You can do that for us. You can go to our webpage at Genesee3C.com. You can keep up to date with all the stuff, all the classes that we have coming up. Like I said earlier, we had DJ Short teacher class last Saturday. We have our hash lab going on Tuesdays, guys.
Yes.
Don't forget.
Tuesday hash lab. You do still have to have taken the
class.
hash class.
Which will be back shortly.
Yep. Ramona will be back soon to teach that class, but
we know there's a bunch of you out there that's already taken the class.
Mm-hmm.
so come on down.
Well, then too, Cindy also will do it for you if you just want to come
Right.
in. Yep. So Tuesdays you can just bring your stuff in. Obviously, if you're at the club, you know what we're talking about. But a hash lab is still operating and functioning. I know a lot of people.
I do believe though Cindy's not here all day Tuesday. So if you've already taken the class, come up to the front desk on the educational center side and sign up for an hour block for Cindy to come in and help you with the hash lab. So then, you know, she's not there all day just waiting to see if anyone's coming in. So
yes, that'd be
reserve
awesome.
some Cindy hash time.
Yes.
And
get it done.
Get it done.
Especially with Royal Dab Crew night coming up.
Yeah, I'm excited.
All your
about
concentrates, bring your rig, show it off.
Yep.
There's going to be a dab gauntlet and dabber dome going
the
on.
gauntlet.
Yeah.
It's going to be like
Baker's Dozens.
Iron Chef or something.
Yep. There's going to be a lot of sweet rigs. Lots of sweet rigs. You guys think muscle car shows are sweet? You should check out this rig show.
Honest to goodness.
It's going to be just people bringing pieces like pow.
I want to see
We
some
blast
really
it on
cool
Instagram.
female oil rigs.
Female, yeah, that'd be nice.
I think I need one.
What do you got?
You do.
I don't have one yet. I know.
Hook you
I
up.
can't
Gotta
be
get
in the
yourself-
Royal Dab Crew unless I have a rig.
Right.
Look at the glass boards watch right now. You're hearing this. Like,
Yeah. My favorite color is green.
this lady right
Girl with
here.
glass.
Right here, Chelsea, she's all over the place. She knows a lot of people. She's always promoting stuff online.
no.
So if you're watching your glass board and you can make a pretty sick lady dabber oil rig, I'm sure she would take it for promoting the hell out of you.
Yeah, and I think we should also work on bringing in some more lady dab gear, like oil rigs and stuff in the club.
Yep.
Maybe some, like, more designed for chicks.
A little more
'Cause
feminine.
there's a lot of chicks in the club that are all over the
Oh
dabs,
yeah.
man.
Oh yeah. Some hardcore.
There's lots
dabs
of
women.
duchesses
You can
of
keep
dab,
up. Right.
as I like to say.
Royal Queen Crew.
Mhm.
Oh, I like that
There
too.
you go, yeah.
Yes.
Well,
Dab queens.
It's gonna happen. It's gonna be fun. It's gonna be nice. Bring your lungs.
Yes.
bring your
bring
lungs.
it. Bring it.
I think we also need to
Do you have any music coming up right now?
music at the club.
Just music in general. We're going to Girl
actually,
Talk Saturday. Girl Talk.
That's awesome.
Girl Talk.
Where is that?
And Bone Thugs.
Is that
Uh,
DTE?
No.
Where is it?
Is it the Royal Oak Music? No. It's in Detroit. It's to save Fort Wayne Historical Building. Yeah.
Not sure where that
I
is.
don't know. Yeah.
So I do know we've been networking a bit with Michigan Normal. Lady
How's that
named
going?
Trina came to Jeremy and I the other day and would like to have a Rocktober. So we will be having some live music courtesy of us, I suppose, and we will be at least housing the event at the club.
Mm-hmm.
I believe tentative is October 20th.
Really?
Just hanging out,
Cool.
enjoying each other's company, networking with other activists like Michigan Normal. They've been really great to us, using our club for their meetings and so forth, and bringing in new members and whatnot. So we definitely like to have a rock out night, bring in some good music. Not quite sure on the details yet. They're still in the works, but
10/20.
Rocktober hopefully will be happening soon. Stay tuned for
Sounds
that.
pretty groovy.
October.
Do, do, do.
Rocktober, Pottober.
Man.
Alaska, you guys. Have you heard about Alaska? And
what's going on in
marijuana?
Alaska?
My gosh.
With marijuana?
Yeah.
Are you telling me?
As of,
There's
let's see,
marijuana in Alaska?
Friday, July 5th, Alaska's Lieutenant Governor certified the application for the 2014 ballot initiative to legalize cannabis in the state. So that is awesome. They need 30,000 signatures from 30 of the state's 40 districts, and they are collecting 300 signatures a day so far. So I don't think they'll have any problem getting that on the ballot. So let's see, they passed a similar initiative in 2004, came very close to passing. So that's crazy. I wonder how many states are going to be applying for
Illinois is coming
a
up.
ballot for
Medical marijuana, right?
Illinois, I believe so. Let me see. I've got a lot of info here, guys. All right. That's industrial hemp legislation.
There's not two
And
Illinois?
fill-in.
Yeah, I didn't know. Was there like a North and a South Illinois?
No,
Some people
no,
say
no.
Illinois. So I thought maybe
I
there's
hate
two
that.
of them.
No, that's
No.
like
Is that what confuses people in the
it's
51
like
states?
Arkansas. Why is it called Arkansas? Because it's
Arkansas.
Arkansas, not
Right.
your Kansas. I never
Right, you
really
can keep
understood
your
that.
Kansas.
It's
Kansas suckers. Yeah.
I'm not sure
Dag
about the
nabbit.
Illinois. I thought Illinois passed it, but their governor wouldn't sign the bill, which is quite common actually. Like, they have no choice but to pass it because the voters said, yeah, we agree with that, but they don't necessarily agree with it. I think they're worried about upcoming elections, I'm sure.
They need to leave it
Something like
alone, man. Let the people have the medicine.
Yeah.
And they're surprised, like, how do all these people love this good medicine? Like, people aren't going to
What
want
could this
good
possibly
medicine.
do for them? I just cannot support that.
I thought they were just potheads sitting at home watching Everybody Loves Raymond. Getting subs. I didn't know that they did things.
I'm not as cool as you guys. I don't have all these tablets and little gadgets. I have paper.
Oh yeah.
Paper's awesome,
Unfortunately.
keeping it old school. There's mills out there that are like, thank you, Chelsea.
Yeah, and trees that are like, why? Why did you do that
Is
to
it
me?
recycled paper?
What?
Not really. I know. Jeremy hates
Oh.
it. I print things out and he just wants to,
Can't
make me
believe
stop.
that.
Yes, Illinois, as of June 7th, I
Is that-
believe.
Illinois.
Is
Is that North or
pending.
South Illinois?
Pending as of June 7th, although I believe procon.org has an updated medical marijuana legislation pending.
Procon.org.
Yeah, procon.org.
Con with an N.
CON, procon, gives you the pros and cons of upcoming legislations throughout the country. Lots of different legal issues. Any issue really gives you the pros and cons. To
It's like an easy button for politicians.
It says 4 states with legislation that is favorable towards medical marijuana but would not legalize its use: Maryland, Minnesota, Oklahoma, and Texas.
What's wrong with you? Maryland, Minnesota,
Failed
Oklahoma, and Texas.
legislation. Failed legislation in Alabama, Iowa, Florida, Kansas, Kentucky, Maryland, Mississippi, Missouri, North Carolina, Oklahoma, South Dakota, West Virginia. So I don't know what's up with that, guys, but they need to be repping to their reps or something.
2013. What are you guys
I
doing?
know, get with it.
What are you guys doing?
Man.
We was promised like all this stuff.
Many times.
Yeah.
Many times. Been
You
promised.
guys got anything else?
I'm not really sure what
Probably
we
should
have.
save some of that for next week, right?
I'm excited, yeah.
There will be plenty more next
so
week.
much
Yeah.
stuff.
Some
We
stuff's
might as
going
well
down
just-
in Grand Rapids right now, breaking news like today, but I'm going to wait and see on what happens with that. So stay tuned next week on
Stay tuned, folks.
Medical Marijuana Act news
Uh-oh.
in Michigan.
Down the line. See what's
Stay
happening.
on the line.
Here's some new stuff next week.
Shaker Breaker 19742.
You guys can call in at 810-208-1854 too if you want to ever give us a call.
Yeah,
and
call us and
ask any
abuse
questions. Yes,
We don't have a
or,
scrolling number anymore. I just realized.
or tell me I'm
Yeah.
like,
we used
Do
to
we
have
have
a
a
scroller.
scrolly number?
We used to have a scroller.
you know what happened to the scroller
We had no
roller?
scroller. There's no
Hey John,
scroller.
you back there watching porn again?
Nope, the number's right up there, by the way.
No,
Wait,
I'm there though.
154.
You could say it. It's like, well, the reason why, because it screws up the quality of the video. That's the reason why we don't have it scrolling.
Well, they don't want to call then, do they?
So you're leaving it up to us.
Give the number
to tell
out,
them.
810-208-1854.
He can't run. Sorry guys, he can't run the phone number across the screen because his processor's being tied up watching porn.
Gotcha.
No, I'm
We
using a
could,
different
it is
computer for
important.
that.
We could do it into like
It is important though,
the
John.
barbershop triplet.
1810. No. Yeah.
208-1854.
There we go.
Call
the G3C show. Yeah.
All right, guys. We'll see you guys next week.
Yeah, and we'll talk more about hemp legislation that we didn't really get a chance to talk about. So, hemp on hempers.
There you go. You got something to look forward to.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And if any of you guys are watching, listening, and you're like, man, they forgot about this or something, you have some cool news, and you see us, tell us about it,
Yeah.
I don't get to go everywhere, unfortunately, because there's only one of me. Same with Chelsea, same with Toby. I'd love to have 10 of me, but it's not happening. So if you guys have some cool news going on or something you want to share,
Or
some
any questions
photos,
you want us to answer or talk about on the air,
any of
let
that,
us know.
or if you want to come on the show. If you're like, you know what, I've wanted to go on that show for so long, here's what I do. And we're like, oh, hell yeah, come on the show.
How about a shout out right now to anyone with Parkinson's or PTSD that would like to talk about their condition or share their thoughts on the decision to deny their conditions.
Yes.
Come on the show and maybe we can get you to go down to Lansing with us. That would be awesome.
Hell yeah.
If you can't go to Lansing, call in.
Yeah, or come to us and hopefully we can be a voice for you. So if you know of anybody that would be willing to talk with us, let us know. 208-1854.
Call the G3C show. Yeah.
Or come hang out with us at the club. We're always here. We're always willing to talk to you about anything. So holla.
Yes, we got an educational center too, guys. Don't forget, which you don't have to have a medical marijuana card to go to. So if you want to come to the front entrance of our educational center, which is our old building, right there on the side, the very end of the strip mall there. That's that one right in the far right side when you're looking facing from the front. You go in that front door, you can talk there. We have always a staff member there who can answer any questions for you, give you any information you need to know. And if they might not know something for any reason, then they can always bring up someone else to talk to you more. Like we have a huge, vast resource, a very educated staff, and we can always get something answered for you. So, if you have any questions, even about how to get your card and stuff like that, or just, what's it like having your card, or legal question, whatever, obviously keep it simple. Like, if you need a lawyer, go to ask a lawyer. But if you have something about
we can
the club,
refer you.
Yeah, we can refer you to a lawyer. Don't come there thinking that the guy behind the counter is going to be able to get you off like possession charge or something.
Right.
They're awesome staff, but they're not lawyers.
Right. Or doctors.
Or doctors, yeah. We can't do referrals right on the spot for you. We don't do them anyways. Oh. So, but we can refer you to places like Michigan Wellness Center on Dye Road.
Or Greenlight Wellness Center on South Saginaw.
Yeah, there you go.
Green Bean.
Yeah.
On Atherton Road.
There you go.
Yeah, lots of places. What is it? Michigan Organics.
Michigan Organics on Dirty Door Highway.
Organics.
Dork Highway.
Dirty Door.
Sorry, I won't.
But it's right in the heart where it
I like Dork Highway. That's what we call ourselves as a little kid.
It's cleaning up, dude. It's hard to find a prostitute nowadays.
It is. It is.
I mean, it's good. It's a good thing. Cleaning up the hood.
Yeah. Ben Horner's cleaning up the hood there.
Is he?
He's got his little shop, Michigan Organics there. So props to you and thanks for letting me write that article. You're awesome.
I know, but the bad part is because they've been doing that, I got ran off my corner I used to work.
Oh yeah. I'm sorry.
Well, that's what happened to you.
19742 over and out. Shaker breaker.
Later, alligators. John,
Iron Taco from front to back.
Thank you, John. Back in the studio
Thanks,
from Foot Talk Radio for doing all the work he does.
And
he does take donations. He likes checks, cash, boobs, whatever.
Mm-hmm.
And congrats to Jeremy and Ramona on the upcoming baby. We can't wait to hear. So we'll keep you posted on the baby too.
Yep.
Yay.
Yes.
Great job.
Baby stat.
Safe journeys, little one.
Yeah, safe travels.
Yes.
Cool. I think